I'm Kevin Harlan. Alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. This game will wrap up the homestand here for the Raptors.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one. Two to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
Any win is important, especially when it's against a team in your conference. You know they want to win this one badly.
Pass to Okoro. Great D that time from Oubre. Out to DeRozan. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Now, here's Okoro. Outside Curry. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Chris. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Stolen by Okoro. Back to Curry. Here's Chris. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
Outside Kemp. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Curry. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by Kemp. It's Kemp on the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. And Kemp slams it in.
Wow, I tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
We see the value of increasing your range. DeRozan can find more space inside now because of it.
Outside for our test. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Okay, David, thanks. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Here's Curry, following the score by Akeem Olajuwon. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside. Pass to Kemp. There's Olajuwon. Oubre outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot at 8 feet away. And it's Olajuwon missing. Miami trailing. Curry with it. Inside. And Chris throws it down.
How do you defend him on pick and rolls? He can knock down the jump shot, and if you take that away, he is comfortable passing the basketball to the open guy.
Now here's Olajuwon. Shoots over Okoro. Nails the baby hook.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Curry outside. Offensive rebound Heat. They double-team Curry. Out to the wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Curry outside. The Heat need to get a shot off. Okoro shot is off.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's DeRozan. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Toronto working the ball around now. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Heat trail by 8. Here's Hampton. Here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Outside, Russell. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here's Russell. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Hampton. Takes it inside.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Russell with it. Picked up by Artest. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that snipe.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Fellas, that was ruthless. He threw it down with some authority.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Outside Covington. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Outside for Kemp. Back to Olajuwon. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Olajuwon. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. That one goes. Count it. Olajuwon's got 7 now in this quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Olajuwon. Back to Russell. Here's Maxey. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Robinson with the block. Robinson on the wing. Covington in the corner. Rebound by the Raptors.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Back to Olajuwon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Olajuwon's got 17. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Here's Curry to the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Oubre, no one around him. That's good. It's Olajuwon with the assist.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Curry wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Toronto trailing. Here's Oubre. Now here's Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the Heat.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Back to Curry. Pass to Okoro. 4 on the clock. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Curry. Pass to Okoro. Back to Curry. Poked away. It's stolen by DeRozan. All alone. And DeRozan throws it down.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
Outside Curry. Releases. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's now 10 points for Stephen Curry. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Fall. Out to DeRozan. .26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bay pulls it in.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
To the wing right side. Okoro. And again, Miami with the triple. Now, here's Dosunmu. Here's Fall. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And he's good on the three ball.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
And slam dunk by Kemp.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Heat shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Back to Kemp. For three, Oubre. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Banchero. Back to DeRozan. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Hampton. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Covington with the steal. Out left to the wing. Here's Banchero. Off target from outside. Raptors trailed by 3. Here's Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
They get it back. Pass to Banchero. To the left wing. They shoot again. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Shawn Kemp picks one up right there.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Outside, Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Fast break Toronto. Oubre's got the ball. They double team Kemp. Olajuwon left side. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And it's blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's our test. Driving inside. The layup off target. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
It's Curry outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside, Maxey. Trent outside. Pass to Kemp. They double team Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Okoro. Bangs home the trifecta. Okoro's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Curry with it. Maxey covering. Here's Okoro. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. .136 left in the third quarter. And here is Dosunmu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Curry gets the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Fall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Fall's got his second bucket.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Curry with the three. And the Heat, another three.
Hey, continue to stack it up from three. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Now Maxey. 5 points in the game. This one for three. That one's not going to go. The Heat go the other way with it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Maxey with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. Can't cash in from the high post. Timeout called, the Heat.
Right now for your North Side Crew.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Heat out front, up by 7. And do not... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's DeRozan. Kemp deciding where to go with it. Outside DeRozan. Back to Kemp. 6 on the shot clock. Olajuwon left side. Pass to Oubre. Here's Dosunmu. Offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Good on the shot. Olajuwon's got 23.
Such a graceful
player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Our test. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's Olajuwon missing. The Heat leading by 7. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Now, here's DeRozan. Pass to Kemp. Olajuwon, left side. Curry fires from way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Back to Kemp. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here is Okoro. Curry outside. Rebounded by Kemp.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Toronto calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
A different look for Miami. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
Thank you, David. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors, Tyrese Maxey.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Miami. Leading by 5. Took him no time at all on that one. And Banchero's got 13 points in the second half.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball. Here's Hampton. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Pass to Reed. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Olajuwon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Olajuwon's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Man showing some terrific range. Stanley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the dunk by Hampton.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Banchero. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Pass to Reed. Now DeRozan. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create his shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
And here's Banchero. DeRozan defending. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Oubre with it. Picked up by Banchero. And good that time. Olajuwon's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Here's Banchero. Great D that time from Oubre. Raptors trailed by 10. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Stanley. That shot off, and Toronto will go the other way with it. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Covington with the steal. Here's Banchero. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Banchero's got 25 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And some changes here for the Heat. Miami leading by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Miami.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Curry outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
No good from outside. It's Trent on the wing. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road.